totally realized that I was going first, so I guess I should also just do this. Okay. But Tessa, we're all gonna rip the shit out of you tonight, and it's gonna, hopefully everyone's gonna laugh a lot. But I think all of us at the end will probably mostly say, about how much we love you, and that's why we're doing this for you, why we're, all participating in the laziest form of comedy. It's because, in spite of the fact that we hate the platform it gave Pauly D, we love you. So, yeah. So Tessa's down for anything. It's some of her worst friends' favorite thing about her. One thing I really love is asking Tessa about her opinion on something, because it's like she's always a little confused. Like, she's generally confused, but specifically she's surprised, like, when she's a part of the discussion. Especially if it's, like, something about what's going on in her life. So, like, the next time that she's talking about some guy or gal who's interested in her, be like, well, are you interested in them? She looks like if Mitch McConnell was asked his opinion on Wakanda. Like she's sure she's heard of the concept before, but it's just so out of her element, and it kind of feels like a trick question. But she's also scared of how much shit she'd catch if she doesn't call it out. So she's also a little bit like the worst type of entry-level employee. Like, she's totally uncomfortable asking questions, consistently assumes she doesn't understand what she has to do, and generally will just, like, start smoking weed or taking shots in the office when she gets overwhelmed. Oh, also, Tessa has siblings. Let's give it up for siblings. Yeah. Did you know this? Yeah, of course you knew this, because Tessa's fucking obsessed with them. Zoe is like her ultimate unattainable role model. And like Zoe's great, for sure. But like Tessa is so much cooler, and even trying to suggest that is like trying to explain the difference between like red and maroon to a deaf squirrel. So Zabadon actually messaged me on Instagram Thursday asking for details on Tessa's birthday festivities in the coming weeks. And I wasn't surprised, because Elijah, Megan, and Anna aren't exactly paragons of coordinating social events. So like maybe they just didn't invite her. And so I told her about this secret roast, and I asked if she was going to be able to make it. And she, no, she told me, I'll see Tessa on her actual birthday. I just wanted to make sure that her friends were doing something. Yeah, sure, it's adorable. But all I'm saying is it borders on helicopter sibling. Sistering. That's closer to a word. And don't even fucking get me started on Stream and Kahlua or whatever the fuck their names are. Oh, also, it's been said before, and I'll say it again, her dad's hot.
Can we get a photo of the dad on the computer?
Well, later.
Does he have an Instagram, Tessa?
Stop.
Oh, another thing about Tessa is that her dominant personality consists of things that she hates and then ironically accepts. She's like not like other girls, basically all of Tumblr culture. Ball is life. I could go on, and I will. Soft boys and fuck boys. Being a woman in comedy. 2007 nostalgia. That's enough. So I guess the funniest thing to me about Tessa is how she acts like her life is this game of Quap. where she can't really control her character. She just kind of limps along to point B, occasionally getting frustrated and just flailing around randomly. She actually does that literally a lot. But obviously we all know that that's not true. She's one of the most capable and smartest people and I guess most of us know. And she knows what she's doing much more than she'll actually let you see or even acknowledge internally. She's thoughtful and contemplative, but also amazing at being totally spontaneous when she needs to be. And I guess some people find her funny or whatever. Love you lots, Tabby. Glad you're finally old enough to drive.
This was supposed to have gone around Tessa's eyes before as a blindfold, but instead, here we are.
That's a great set.
You wanted fabulous.
You don't have to. There's only one positive ending.
Sure. Okay. I also have a printout. Okay.
Okay. It's hard to read.
Can you
No,
wait.
it's good.
Okay.
I don't think that'll be harder to read.
Really?
No, like,
want the paper?
Yeah. Just fucking.
we can improv, yes.
It might be harder.
Okay, whatever. Okay, wow. Okay. I would just like to acknowledge the outfit that I'm wearing right now because I want to pretend like I went to Goodwill and like bought these clothes, like ironically, and like want to just, but I own these clothes already. I just picked the first 3 things out of my hamper and just threw them together.
Yeah, it's so funny how committed everyone is to dressing like Tessa, and I apologize in advance for my hair looking so like oily, but they said to dress like Tessa, so I wanted it to look like no one taught me how to shower.
Yeah, we're here to celebrate Tessa. We love Tessa. So wait, if you're sitting right here, who's selling weed to my little cousin right now?
So let's do some Tessa trivia. It is final season, so Tess, as I like to call them.
That transition is worse than the transition from bleach to natural in your hair.
Sometimes my friends will be like, which one's Tessa? I'll be like, okay, just kidding. It's not, yes, okay. Okay, first question, true or false? Today at 2 p.m., Tessa posted 13 pictures of white boys with jawlines on her Instagram story. Who thinks true?
Boy Friday.
False! She posted 14 pictures of white boys with jawlines.
Okay, alright. More trivia. We love trivia. Is it true that if you scroll back through Tessa's Instagram, because the look the Tessa we know now, the look, I mean, it's a little contrived, okay? It's a little, it's 2 years ago maybe we weren't seeing that pink beanie. Okay, so if we scroll back, what do we see? Who were you, the past Tessa? Were you A, your ex-boyfriend trying to become a SoundCloud rapper? Maybe. B, the 6th member of My Chemical Romance? Also convincing. Or C, Isabel Schneider? Okay, A, B, or C, what do we think?
C. Isabel Schneider.
It is 100% C, and this isn't even a joke, this is just real. If you scroll back, you look just like Isabel. But honestly, all of them are valid.
Okay, which of these 3 Instagram accounts does Tessa absolutely not want anyone to find out that she follows? A, boys that can cook. B, jawline_cuts_cake. C, Hall of Meat.
It's the second one.
The answer is she follows all of them, but the one she absolutely is ashamed of is Hall of Meat, which is also a name for Tessa's freshman dorm room.
But seriously, speaking of meat in the dorm room, we're so proud of you, for your coming out, your sexuality. You're so comfortable with yourself. Did you know that she identifies as bisexual, which is when you're attracted to both genders. That's white boys and white boys with skateboards.
That's on gay rights. Yes. Yeah, but I just love Tessa so much. She inspires me every day to be authentically myself, and she's really the funniest person I know. Well, not the funniest because I'm TFL stand-up head and she's not. So.
Yeah. So let's call it.
I'm kidding. I love you. I'm really sorry. I love you so much.
Yeah. Let's call it second funniest, right? Second funniest person. But actually, you did do that cool summer program in Chicago. You really spent time honing your comedy skills. So I'm actually really proud of Tessa because last semester in TFL, spring semester she submitted, 7 sketches, and they all got rejected, okay? But this semester, so she had the summer to really work on it in Chicago, 6 got rejected. That is improvement, folks. That is improvement. We love her. Okay. Tessa, I love you so much. Oh, sorry. You inspire me every day that we have rehearsal. On the days we don't have rehearsal, I'm not thinking about you that much, but no. You do such funny things after all of our shows. My friends are always like, who's the hot one with the hair? She was funny. What's her number? They say that to me a lot. And I think you're a very, very special person. I think we are all so lucky to have you in our lives, and this is a great opportunity to roast the shit out of you. So thank you.
Thank you. I don't want to hold this anymore.
I'm ready. Thanks, give it a second.
Dropping sick hits with your boy Juicy Josh. Stay tuned.
Hi everyone. I'm Caleb, Tessa's friend. I want to keep this really positive because this is weird, right? Like objectively, this is strange. Also, that everyone's in like this corner. That's weird to me. Okay. I wrote out 5 Tessas. Tessa. What are we gonna do with you? I actually, first of all, I can't believe you. This is pitiful. I mean, you're that hungry for attention, you pull this like lazy stunt and get us all to come here and dress up and write stuff. We have exams for school. I spent an hour on this, and it's not even good. Oh, and you didn't plan it. This is a total surprise. That's bullshit, and you're a masochistic nightmare. So we put in all this work, and we surprise you, and for what? You're acting like, oh, too cool. And I'm not surprised. I mean, everything about you is like, generally, whatever. I mean, look at what you're wearing. Something about what she's wearing. You actually look very nice. I will say, you surprised me. This is the first. And I want this to be positive. Again, like I said. But I'm just saying, like, judging by everything about you, your demeanor, your deadpan. I mean, you take classes in animation. And you are the most, you're like at one frame. I'm sorry. And you're not even gonna respond? You're a coward. I'm kidding, that's the format. Okay, but it's not your fault. Oh, Elijah planned the whole thing. Well, or whatever. Well then, fine, this is an intervention. Oh, okay, I said it, we're all thinking it. Stop hanging around with this guy. You guys look together like 2 bullies from a cartoon. And I understand. You guys thought it would be a nice act of charity to hang out with him. Or you thought it'd be a nice act of charity to hang out with him freshman year. You're like, I'm going to teach that guy how to shave, and that'll be a good thing. But it didn't work. God, it didn't work. It's your junior year, and you're turning 21, and that's a 7th of your life spent with this urchin following you around, mumbling about Kanye or whatever. And Elijah, thank you again for organizing this. This is really cool. And boy, I mean, what a life you guys have made for yourselves here in this house. Motion around. And this house is insane. I would never, ever take my shoes off here. And you don't ask us to, which, my God, is kind of you. And I know, okay, here's another one. This is just a list. I know you don't, but it feels just in the vibe of the house, you guys have like a pet or multiple pets. You know what I mean? There's just shit everywhere. It's the kind of place that when you're like walking up with a friend who like maybe hasn't been here, you have to like preface. You have to say like, okay, like this isn't indicative. And I know you're moving next semester or next year or whatever, and I'm sorry, but this is the truth. You guys are still gonna be you, even if you have a bigger kitchen. I have more, but they're less logical. This one is, so that's the end. I didn't write a positive ending. But I will say, Tessa, if there's any consolation, this was very hard to write. Because there's so many good things about you, but again, other people have said all that. Okay, here's what I'll end with. My life is short. My beautiful short life, on many days, starts off with blurry videos of you walking around, screaming about nonsense, and then my whole mood is set for the day. And my grades they're not great, and it's your fault. So, happy birthday, and now you're legal to whatever.
Tessa! Tessa.
Hi, okay, I don't have the performative skills for this, so I'm gonna read Dan's. Because he'll talk to me when it's about you. It's labeled About Tessa. So I'm writing a roast instead of recording a video like I promised Elijah and Megan, which is perfect because it's just like Tessa. It sounded like it was going to be great, but it ended up just being this. Oh, gesture at TGA. Sending a message in to be read at a roast is also a lot like Tessa because it's not like any of the other roasts. Not in a quirky, oh, that's so cool way, but in a, wait, why would you ever do it like that? That makes no sense way. Most importantly, reading a roast is a lot like Tessa because you can't read the room at all and you just have to jump in and go for it. This is actually an essential part of Tessa. She's not actually a human. Tessa's a weird alien creature trying to real-life improv her way through pretending to be human. Have you ever read Strange Planet? Tessa was created for Strange Planet. Tessa once told me that she rarely knows how to respond right to people, so she created a stock reaction to each person to fall back on. Sounds about right. I'm gonna switch gears a bit because I actually haven't seen Tessa in 6 months, and I know that she would be as mortified to have nice things said about her as she is physically turned on by all the verbal abuse tonight. I'm supposed to pause and look at you aggressively now. Right. Freshman year, my favorite thing about Tessa was that she's never busy and always down to smoke. She's someone... Oh man.
Oh God.
How are you? Oh, okay. She's someone who I miss a lot. She's not that smart and of dubious loyalty, but I think she's really funny. Now some Tessa facts. Tessa texted me 3 separate times this summer to ask if her subletter was behaving himself. Tessa was born in Fort Sumner after her mother dramatically underestimated the speed of the historical water taxi. That is true. Tessa is an avid roller skater and sketch comedian and often posts videos on her blog tessagrindinabaddon.tinyurl.bit.il.gov. Grindin being a clever play of words on her middle name, Grendel. Is that? No, is that? Well, what I was gonna say. That's not. Tessa once drew a 3/4 length portrait of me in my boxers for no charge. Why? Why? I've seen it, and why? Wes and I used to scare Tessa by approaching her from the front at a normal speed and saying her name at a reasonable volume. Scared her shitless. You can purchase milk by Tessa Gordon Abaddon for $6.78 on Amazon because Tessa is a fucking sellout. Now I'm supposed to mutter incoherently and improv some ending, but again, I do not have the performative skills for this. So on behalf of Dan, I love you.
You said you did bits. That's not improv.
It's not for an audience, it's a pre-show ritual to get each other hyped up.
Oh, like pre-game butt slaps.
Yeah.
I thought
It's not like...
I thought it was live die by improv, Tessa.
No.
Okay.
Just do it.
It's just a butt slap.
Yeah.
Just like that makes so much sense. Just like Smackdown
somebody will,
butt slaps.
guys, this is...
That's seltzer vodka. Because, oh, you gave her my call? What would you give her? Okay. Guys, who's your next? I'm sorry, I am checking the list, but I don't know. I have. You go. No, I'm just gonna go.
Hi, everyone. So, as many of you may know, actually everyone that follows her Instagram definitely knows because she vlogged every single second of this process. But this one time earlier this semester, Tessa was reading like a paragraph in French and had a meltdown, and now she's an English major. And so now, because she's an English major and she loves reading, I decided for her birthday I was gonna give her a book. Tessa, can you stand up to accept this book? As your happy birthday, as your 21st birthday.
Oh my god. Oh wow. It is Clout, the art and science of influential website. Happy birthday, Tess. Happy birthday, Tess. Oh my god. Oh.
Who wants to roast her next?
No, not really. But how would that make you feel?
Doug!
My favorite thing you've done. But like, in like a dog kind of way, you know? Cause she like legitimately comes when she's called. She brings tennis balls home. I'm not kidding. She had a problem where she would just pick up tennis balls and bring them home and put them in our fridge. It's just fucking crazy. Love her for it anyway, but also total dog shit. This is us. She's also very unconditionally loyal, which is wonderful, but she has been known to follow random people home because she feels like she has a connection with them. She has like fallen in love with people on the T and like gone past her stop like thinking she's making eye contact with them. And then they leave and she has to fucking go back the other way. Hilarious, but also that's kind of what dogs do. They're like, oh, are you my friend now? They don't. She licks her own genitals. She feels safer with a leash on. And I told her earlier in the night, before we kidnapped her, I said, Tessa, tonight some things are going to happen. And she went, like what? I said, you're going to be put in a trunk. And she said, okay. And then 10 minutes later, because she thought I was just like joking, it's like 10 minutes later she was like, I've realized recently that I just say okay to things a lot. And I realized that because I did testing recently. And one of the questions was like, will you just say yes to anything? And she wrote it like 10 out of 10 most likely to do that. And then when the other people showed up and we came to put her in the trunk and we were like, get up, she was like, okay. And then she allowed herself to be blindfolded and thrown into the back of a car and driven in donuts around a parking lot. And then we played See You Again by Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa, which you know for a fact she fucking hates. And we played it so loud, and we bass boosted the car, and the speakers in my car are right near the trunk, and we could hear it, it was like vibrating visibly, and Tessa was going, no! And she just let all of that happen, and she just kept coming back like a wonderful, loyal dog. Other things that are really good about Tessa, you can have the same conversation with her so many times, and every time she's excited about the information you tell her. She doesn't fucking remember shit at all. And it's great sometimes, because you can tell her the same joke, and she's like... And then, but also you can explain like facts about like science, history, and she's like, well, damn. And I'll be like, Tessa, I've told you this 3 times before, and she's like, yeah. But then she'll never remember it anyway, and I love it, and it's wonderful. I can't believe what a fucking sadomasochist you are. I mean, like, sadomasochist you are for doing this. But we love you for it. I hope this was fun.
Yeah!
Anyone have any final things they want to say before Tessa talks? Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell the story.
Oh, thank you. And then Wes.
Oh, and Wes also. Wait, no. Wes.
No,
Wes
can
go
Wes
first.
go first? Yeah, first.
It feels like an inappropriate thing.
Background sound.
But I wanted to bring around something that's a little more love-based and not so mean. So I just wrote a little something to end the night with, at least before you speak and everyone zones out. I first saw you walking down the Tilton hallway, confidently as ever. Stretching out my hand to yours, I was immediately enveloped by your calming presence. I've pined after you every day since, from afar, of course. Tessa Gordon-Avedon, this is what goes through my head when I think about your dad. I'm unashamedly in love with Todd Avedon. Every day, he's both my waking and final thought. His dimples fill my stomach with butterflies and my loins with inescapable desire. I do everything in my life so that one day he will finally notice me and take me into his arms as we passionately make love. I just want to say also that I really can't wait to call you my daughter, my little girl, and my schnookums. Whatever happens between me and your father, I hope we will stay friends, and I hope one day you will call me daddy.
So I was like, maybe I shouldn't write. I was like, oh, I'll just like go to the roast. I don't know if I'm gonna say anything. I was like really having a hard time because I was like, oh my god, like everything that I was gonna say is like, oh, I love Tessa. Like she's so like cool and whatever. And I was like, that's a horrible roast. People are gonna like think that that's horrible. Yeah. And the other things were so fucking mean. No, but then I was like, I can't. So I'm gonna tell some stories, I think, and just take some polls. Okay. Okay. So, Tessa and I are born at similar times, and I was like, oh my god, Tessa, we are friends, and it would be so cool if we could like do a thing together for our, our mutual birthdays. And I was like, oh, we could like go to Veggie Galaxy, one of my favorite places that we always say we're gonna go to, and literally we've only gone to maybe once. I don't even know if we've gone there together, but we always are like, yeah, we're gonna make all these plans, and then we never do all these plans. But we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do Veggie Galaxy, and Tessa was like, well, I'm turning 21, so I want to do the Ruby Rainbow, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? What? And she's like, yeah, I'm 21. So, you know how Rubinoff, like, they come in all different colors? And I was like, yes, I'm an adult. Sure. I'm like really mature and like kind of know about that kind of stuff. And she's like, yeah. So I'm gonna like line up a color of Ruby shot for every color of the rainbow, and then take all the shots for my 21st birthday. We should have different birthday parties. And I've told that story to a lot of my friends because I think I'm really cool and grown up, and I'm like, yeah, I still have friends who like do shit like that, and they're like, oh, it reflects poorly upon me. It's just a story, not a roast. It's just a story, not a roast. Oh wait, and all the colors. Wait. The Ruby Rainbow, all the colors reminds me. This is actually a very kind thing that Tessa did. When I was bruised, I had a giant bruise on my ass, and Tessa painted a watercolor portrait of it because she's so damn talented. Which is one of two butthole-related things that I could say about Tessa. In other words, that she has one, actually two on her body. Literally two buttholes on one woman. One of them she put there on purpose. Show them. That's on purpose. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, I think I had some other stories, but I think that is all I want to say, because everyone said so many really kind things about you. Some of them were like, whoa, but a lot of them mostly were also really, because I feel like look at all of these people who are here in this room, literally to listen to themselves talk, but also to like, I don't know, care about and love you. And I feel like I hope your birthday was super rad because of it, and will be because of it.
Where's the yam?
Oh fuck! Oh wait. I'm gonna do a thing where I'm Tessa and I am gonna dance and you take a bite of the raw sweet and eat it. Oh my god! Yeah! Or like Tessa. Can someone sing me a song that Tessa would sing or like listen to?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amps.
It's the like in my bank account, in my bank account.
Yeah!
I didn't take this poll yet. Right, literally as we were walking in, I saw that she posted an Insta story with a poll, and I didn't take the poll, so we're all gonna take the poll together. Yeah.
Yay!
I don't know if you already took the poll. Because I also want to see what the results are. Because all those people that are following Tessa, whenever she like asks a question, and they're like, I love your vibe, follow me for a sticker. It's like, what? Okay. Frog head on a man's tuxedo body. And the caption is, would you smash? Yes.
No. Hey. He's wearing a suit. He's trying to. Is it true?
It's been a dream of mine since I found out when you fall off your bike, you get real painful skin marks, and it's been a dream of mine since I started dating in college. So thank you all so much for roasting the bejesus out of me. I am now going to bestow upon you rewards or awards for. So this first one is.
This one is for the best roast.
For the best roast, generally.
It's 99 bananas. It's terrible.
What is that? What is that?
And you don't have to take it if you don't want to, but it's encouraged that you take it.
We'll roast you. And I would give it out to Alex and Madison.
Yeah!
Alex, first I'm gonna roast you. I mean, never has a contest of TFL leader of stand-up been so wrongly decided. I'm so glad you got it. Because God knows what I would.
You do the blog?
And I do the blog.
The blog has no posts on it. I just want to say
you deserve this so much.
Okay, wait, guys, stay up here.
The second
one is for most brutal.
Most brutal, it's gonna have to go to Doug. That was really funny, especially because it was all a joke. I am extremely talented at making people come, and don't get it twisted. I'm very talented and very capable. And ha ha ha. And this last one
is for most splashed out onto other people.
Most splashed out onto other people. It's got to be Caleb who roasted Elijah. Just
I'm sorry,
Caleb, if I could roast you, it would be to say that, haha, I'm Caleb. I'm gonna make jokes about the reality of the situation every single time. LMAO, this is the funniest situation. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming out. This is the best birthday of my entire life. I will not need porn for the next 7 years. I will just think of this and be content. I love you all very, very much.